Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I'm great. It was a wonderful Father's Day. The dogs gave me a card. My dogs can write. Can your dogs write? I don't think so. I'm so proud of them. Hey, today we're going to kind of go deep a little bit. I don't know. But I'm reminded of a quote from Charles Dickens. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. I don't know what the worst of times are. I mean, sometimes times aren't good. You just put your head down and get through it. But the best of times, if you're a K-State fan, might be right now. First, a reminder, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit the thumbs up. Leave those comments. We love it all. Thank you so much. Appreciate your support. Hey, and by the way, we're sponsored by Melrose Golf Clothing. Link down there in the story. Hey, I don't think there's ever been a better time to be a K-State fan. Now, look, I know you would argue that when Bill Snyder turned it around and when Bill Snyder won the first Big 12 title in 2003 in that 98 season, and, you know, if you're older, when teams went to the Final Four, and look, I get all that, but there was a day when nobody really cared about recruiting. You kind of found out about recruits when they signed, and then you also might have, you know, moved into the new era of sports talk radio where we discussed such things, kicked it around. But when Rivals.com was established in 1998, and I was fortunate enough to be one of the founding sites, what's now GoPowercat.com, it was Super K-State. What a crappy name. Anyhow, you know, we kind of put recruiting out there. People were talking about it, kind of AOL boards, you know, whatever was available back in the day. But once we started our websites, recruiting became a big deal nationally. And being a five-star became something of substance. And I've seen that journey. I've been there at the beginning and I'm here now. And I got to say this, there has never been a better period for K-State fans in terms of basketball and football recruiting than right now. And here's why. Let's talk about football first. Bill Snyder coached in a different era. It's already changed. I mean, Chris Kleiman hadn't been around that long, but you can't wait and hold on till December and look at senior film to get kids. Recruiting just moves a lot faster. And you can't wait till after the season to really finish off recruiting. You got to be aggressive. And as Chris Kleiman's discovered, get it done. K-State's at 8 commitments right now, which for some programs is like, whoopee, that's, you know, pretty typical of June. It's not for K-State. They expect, I'm told, to maybe be double that by the end of June. Honestly, that's unheard of in K-State football history. Just unfathomable. You flip it over to the basketball side, and the transfer portal's changed everything, hasn't it? And K-State, under Jerome Tang, has used the portal, all 3 recruiting classes. But the first 2 recruiting classes weren't wrapped up in June with a flurry of commitments of really good players. But Jerome Tang now has moved on to recruiting for the next high school class. It's amazing. I've never had a June quite this busy, quite this filled with news. And it's fun. It is so much fun to do. Now, look, honestly, commitments on Father's Day, we might want to calm that down. But it's a great time to be a Wildcat fan, and who knows what the seasons bring. Has there ever been this level of combined optimism heading into football and basketball in one season? It's hard to remember a time when both sports were on the up and both sports seemed poised to make deep runs in their postseason. We'll find out. But stick with GoPowercat. Make sure you're subscribing. Got some great stuff behind the paywall, and we will continue to cover the cats as best we can. I almost made it through that without a mistake, and there I am, just fumbling my words.